Hey, how's it going? It's Devin with Devin's Card House, and today we are here to talk about Ravnica Remastered and how everyone is shocked, everyone is surprised that here we are with a successful launch. Things have not crashed yet. Prices are maintaining for the Shocklands. Prices for the boxes are maintaining. We're seeing a decent amount of sales. When people are reporting who's showing up to their stores for drafts and for the pre-release and for the starting events, that stores are packed with people for Ravnica Remastered, and everyone's shocked about that. Well, I am shocked about like a little bit of that, but I am not, surprised. That's what I'm hearing is everyone's surprised about this. The funny thing is that I don't think anybody was surprised. And everybody who keeps saying that everyone is surprised hasn't been listening to everybody, because it sounds like everybody that I've listened to, myself included, basically was stating the same thing, that they were thinking that Wizards has to get their shit together here, and they're probably going to lower the print run. And so for me, I don't think it's really because of all the value and all the top end cards that people want from Ravnica Remastered that is making this product do so well. I think that is Wizards has probably greatly decreased the print run, and Wizards is probably only putting out enough product that the market can take, and that's really smart. And they should be doing that probably all the time. So this may be their first step to making things not bomb. But you never know what's going to happen. Wizards could do anything. You can't trust them to do anything correctly. So, so far everything is looking good. People have been speculating often, if you've been listening around, that the print run on this is greatly declined, especially when people have been doing the numbers on the serialized cards that have been coming out. It's usually about like a 1% drop rate, but here with the mass box openers and everybody who's been reporting in on the boxes that they've been opening, that they're coming in at a higher rate. So people are thinking that that's kind of a sign that Wizards definitely decreased. Also, it seems like stores, anybody who's trying to get product from distributors haven't been able to. It was kind of a one and done. Wizards themselves also stated like we're only going to have so much of this product, so you got to get your hands on it now. So this is kind of, I think, turning into a self-fulfilling prophecy where everyone is kind of expecting this to happen, and then it happened, and now everyone's saying they're surprised, or other people think they're surprised. I don't think anybody's surprised. I think what surprises me and shocks me is the amount of turnout that's come out for Ravnica Remastered, and the amount of people who are showing up to the events, showing up to buy the boxes online. The sales, everyone is saying how strong the sales are. I was just looking on TCG Player. I saw about like 21 boxes sold today, and then I was like, well, let's compare that to another product that's recently out. So I was like, I'll check out the new Lorcana box. Rise of the Floodborn, it's about $110 currently at this moment, and it seemed there have been about like 41 boxes that have been sold compared to the about 20 boxes of Ravnica Remastered. So I don't know here. I want to say that it's doing successful, but also I think that a lot of that's artificial. But it's all artificial. Everything kind of depends on your print run, but it also depends on how successful you are with people buying your product. And just from at least what I've heard from people who own LGSs or other people who've showed up for Ravnica Remastered events, that it has been a success. So that's cool. There's a part of me that I feel is like I'm an accelerationist when it comes to Magic the Gathering. I want it to fall flat on its fucking face. And I have to hold on here because my nephews have been telling me they're watching this, and they said, Devin, you need to work on how much you cuss here. So I'm working on it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop cussing as much. I just want to get on these videos and talk how I normally talk, sometimes I shouldn't do that. So if kids are watching, I don't want to be a bad influence. So don't cuss, kids. Okay, no cussing. I'm gonna cuss sometimes, but not so casually. I don't know. I'm gonna work on it, guys. But anyways, I don't know. I'm more surprised at the turnout and how everybody's like into Ravnica Remastered. Of course, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, really? You're surprised on that?" But there is like an online bubble, and this is what you kind of like have to remind yourself as somebody who's like constantly, listening to other people's opinions, trying to form their own opinions, reading the other people's opinions, and kind of understanding that there is like there's the real world. and then there is the online world. There is the world that we have made for ourselves here, and we're kind of get in our little bubble, and we think that everybody knows about, the layoffs that just happened. Everybody knows about the AI controversy. Everybody is dealing with, Wizards of the Coast product fatigue. Everybody's dealing with Wizards of the Coast and all their variants and collectors and over monetization bullshit that has just driven you insane. But the fact is, most people don't care. I was going to say don't give a but I didn't. Most people don't care. Most people are just here to have fun, and most people are here to play the game, and that's fine. That's totally fine. A part of me, like I've said before, I wish that Wizards would just fall flat on their face, and this was like they were gonna make it easy with Ravnica Remastered. It's like they have serialized Niv Mizzet Perunes. Oh my god, it's $1 card, and I just looked on it today. A serialized Niv Mizzet right now are selling for $300, and people are buying them. It's like, what am I supposed to do here? I can't compete with that. If there's people who are going to do that, nothing's going to change, okay? If people, and I was listening to Louis from Kitchen Table TCG, and he was saying that this kind of shows that serialized cards are dead, and I do agree, and I do think that kind of as the more and more serialized cards come out, they are going to, have less value because there's more. It's obvious. I don't know why some people don't get that. They just think serialized cards, we could just keep doing them for every set and they're not going to hold as much value. And they're continue to hold as much value. But a $300 Niv Mizzet is still not the, what was that first, some of our first super trash cards, but they're selling them for, $1,000 because they have that serialized number on it, or it has a super rare pink border or whatever. People they like it. People are just normal people, and you have to accept that. And not everyone's going to be up to date on all this bullshit or even care. And that's good. And as long as the players are happy, and as long as Wizards of the Coast is happy, then that's all that really matters. And for me, like I've said so many times, there's like so many other games and so many other things. I don't have to be mad at Wizards of the Coast, and I can look back in the past and I can be like, what? I love them for this or that. And you know what? I have to just choose to show up when things are good for me, when they do something that excites me, and just kind of from there, just be go with the flow. I can't like I said, I've said in the past, you can't stand in the middle of the river, put your hands up and try to change the course of the river. I am not Gandalf. I am not Moses. I am not some wizard who can change the currents of the water. So it seems like plenty of people are enjoying these products. Plenty of people are all for serialization. They're all for the variants. They're all for trash with lipstick on it. You put lipstick on a pig, and that's what you get. But people love it. People are buying it. People are showing up for it. Ravnica Remastered is successful for the moment. We'll have to see as things go on. This first weekend was a big hit. For me, I'm always interested in the draft boxes. But here's the deal with me. I don't think I'd ever pick up a box of Ravnica Remastered, because why not? Why wouldn't I just go get a box of War of the Spark? Why wouldn't I just get a box of Guilds of Ravnica? Or, I saw Gate Crash, or, I think it was Gate Crash, or Dragon's Maze. It might have been Dragon's Maze is $89. And me and my friends, we've drafted Dragon's Maze in the past. It's fun. Like, I don't really feel like I need, and it's also a bummer to look back or to look at Ravnica Remastered and they're reprinting shit from like all these failed boxes. I don't think there's a single Ravnica box. Maybe the original Ravnica, the original Ravnica block. I haven't looked at the prices on that, but everything from Return to Ravnica up to the most recent Ravnica sets, War of the Spark. War of the Spark's like $110 right now. It's like I could save, $40 and just buy War of the Spark. I could save, it's so hard. I could save $70 and buy a Dragon's Maze. Like, I don't know. you just got to go with the flow, I guess. And that stuff still exists, and that's good because then there is like a market, I guess, for that for me. But at the same time, and that's the other thing I've been hearing is that the market is changing and every that. But that's a different video. But because when I look at some of this, like and that's when we say the market is changing. What part of the market? Which part of the market? Because when I look at a lot of parts of the market, they're at all-time lows. Which, all-time lows, what does that mean? It means capitulation. It means that people have given up. It means that people are out and they're just trying to get their shit out. And maybe to get new stuff or maybe to get into something new. But they have that, you have that opportunity cost lost when you have all your funds just, caught up in dead product. So that could totally be it as well. So I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people who just wishes ill on something just because I want it to change. You know what I mean? You don't want to be an accelerationist-ish. I don't want, because there's plenty of people out there who are having a good time. And that's what this means. If it is successful, that means that people are having a good time. And I don't want to, get on anyone's party, especially when there's so much other cool shit going on right now. And there's plenty of things I have for myself. You guys watch me get destroyed on sorcery boxes. You've seen me, and that's so much fun for me. Just getting completely destroyed on sorcery. I got Grand Archive. I got some Flesh and Blood boxes I want to open up, And then, I've got into Pokemon. It's just so crazy because I'm going to talk about these later, but this is something that I've never understood it. Never. And it's just recently, I'd say in the past week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm fully on board. I think I get it now. But we're going to talk about that later. Anyways, so I don't know. I just want to say congratulations to Wizards of the Coast so far. I want to say congratulations to the players and the people who've, who are out there having fun and having a good time. Because that's what matters most. That's definitely what matters most. So even though I'm, one of those people who wishes things would change, it doesn't have to come at the expense of people having a good time or Wizards failing, because I don't want them to fail. I want them to do good, but we'll just have to meet down the corner because maybe things will change and maybe they'll do something that brings me back in. Right now I feel like I'm kind of just letting it go, and I'm kind of okay with that. So, Ravnica, we'll have to do some follow-ups if anything changes drastically, but I don't think this is a huge surprise for me. Like I've said, I don't think this is a huge surprise for most people. I think most people kind of said the same thing I did. Wizards needs a hit right now. Chris Cox, he needs a hit right now. They can't just let this all kind of go. So, Ravnica Remastered, good for you. Anyways, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. We'll be on for some more discussions as the week goes on. And can you see this? Look at this, guys. This is day 8. Day 8. Daily TCG videos. Daily TCG videos. 8 days in a row. Can you believe it? I'm not sick, though. So, finally. And I'm like, I already have this nasally ass voice, but when I'm sick, I'm even like worse, and I'm like, and I'm making all these noises. Ugh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, and I'm still like working through it. So, but I'm better. So I don't know. So now I can make these videos. I can talk about stuff. I'm trying to think if there's any other points I want to make about this. But no, that's it. My main points is that I don't think anyone is surprised. People who keep saying that people were surprised, they're wrong. That's weird. Everyone said they weren't going to be surprised if exactly this scenario happened. And then also, I don't want to wish bad on Magic the Gathering or the people who love it. So, anyways, that's it for me. I want to say thank you to my viewers, thank you to my subscribers, and definitely thank you to my patrons. You guys make this all a ton of fun, so I really appreciate that. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.
Governor Jesse Ventura, to send you, Devin, a little bit of a message, my friend. You need to quit slacking. You, I heard lately, have been skipping your workouts. What's going on, my man? You want to turn into a little fat porker?